What is up, everyone? I am Colin Lynch with JustBetOn.com. We're running through the remainder of Wildcard Weekend games. We have 4 games. It is Sunday. Last night, Houston took care of the Browns pretty handily, and then the Dolphins went into Arrowhead, couldn't get anything done against the Chiefs. So of the 4 remaining games, we're going to have 3 plays. Let's run through these quickly, and so we can get to the football. The Packers right now are +7. They're at the boys. 60% of the tickets are on the Cowboys. 71% of the handle is on the Pack. A little bit of a pros versus Joes here. I think there's a lot of pressure on the Cowboys. I think there's a lot of pressure on Mike McCarthy with all the coaching changes that are going on. I think that locker room knows they need to do something, and they need to do it in a big way. They need to make a deep run. I like the Packers' ability to possess the football. They're starting to really trust Jordan Love. He's making smart decisions. He creates with his feet. He can make a lot of throws. I like them with the 7. I think they keep it within the number. Moving on, the Rams. This is going to be a layoff game for us. I do lean the Rams. When the number came out +3.5, I love the Rams. They've been hot. The way this breaks down is 67% of tickets are on the Rams. 69% of the handle is on the Rams. So the public, everyone seems to be on the Rams. Look, they've won 4 straight. They've won 7 of their last 8. But the quarterbacks they beat in that last 4 straight are Jacoby Brissett with Washington, Derek Carr with the Giants, Derek Carr with the Saints, Tyrod Taylor with the Giants, and then Sam Darnold in a fairly meaningless game for the Niners. Mixing that, their 1 loss in their last 8 games was probably their most impressive game in my opinion. They lost in overtime to the Ravens. This is a massive game for obviously the city of Detroit and Dan Campbell. I think this is a horrible coaching matchup for this Detroit Lions team because Sean McVay, in my opinion, you couldn't pick a worse coach to have to scheme against in your first massive home playoff football game since the early 90s. I do lean the Rams. We're going to hold off there. The Bills are -10. That game got flexed. Obviously, the weather was crazy. People wouldn't have been able to get to the game. The Bills are -10 against the Steelers. 60% of the tickets are on the Bills. 58% of the handle is on Pitt. You know we love to go to contrarian, and this is against our better judgment, but I'm not going to complicate it. I'm going to take the Bills. I don't like Sean McDermott. I don't think he's an excellent coach, but I think Josh Allen is turning into Superman. He's putting the Bills on his back, and they're going to do enough defensively to get it done. No TJ Watt for Pitt. Changes their defense, changes really the makeup of their entire team. We're going to take the Bills -10. And then the last one, the Eagles and the Bucks. The Eagles are -3. 52% of the tickets are on Tampa Bay. 52% of the handle is on Philly. So we got a nice little split right there. I know everyone's down on Philly. I'm going to stick with them. I don't know how the defense, especially that secondary, got so bad. Matt Patricia took over play calling. That front 7 was so good. You know, you bring in Jalen Carter. It just looked like they were just going to dominate everyone. It hasn't looked good. They've had bad turnovers in inopportune times. But I watched the entire Tampa Bay game against the Panthers. I had Rashad White on 3 of my fantasy teams. I watched a lot of them. They're just not impressive, and I don't think they're going to have enough to get it done. So those are our 3 plays out of the 4 remaining games. We're going to be on the Packers +7, the Bills -10, and the Eagles -3. That is it for us. Best of luck, everyone.